Today I'm going to be talking about Halo Reach. I'm going to give you an evaluation of what I think about it. And I have a few notes here on the side about what I think about it. What makes a first Halo Reach is a first person shooter. And what makes a good first person shooter is to have very smooth gameplay. As a gamer, I hated those games that have those robotic mechanics. Gamers want a sense of freedom in a first person shooter. Like any ability, you want to run, jump, climb, crouch, or whatever you just want to be inside the game as though you want to be free, like it's realistic. But when you're limited in these abilities, it makes a gamer feel stiff, as though he can't do anything, and the end result, it loses the attention of the gamer. I know it's been several games where I lost attention in a game because I felt like I couldn't do much. So quickly, I just lost. I didn't. If they made a two to if it was a one, they made a two. Automatically, I didn't even buy the game or even take it into consideration. But Halo Reach, I think, is a great first-person shooter. Halo Reach came after the trilogy. It came after the trilogy of Halo One, Halo Two, and Halo Three. It's different from all. The other games before it, but in a way, it has the same concept. Halo Reach has an array of options from any gamer at any level. The campaign has four different levels, of which are easy, normal, heroic, and legendary. The campaign has four difficulty levels, and it breaks it down to where if you use easy or normal, that's usually for people that's really just getting into it. But using heroic and legendary, that means you're a veteran to Halo. Like you played one, two, three, basically, and you have an idea of how hard it is. Legendary is really tough, almost not impossible, but almost impossible thing to beat. But it's a very good concept of the way they break it down on how they separate the difficulty levels of the game. But if you don't like the default layout with the controller settings, they have many ways where they have presets where you can change it, and they have where you can just switch it up to fit your own style. Pretty much, they have several different ways. So with that, it really fits. Like I was saying earlier, like you don't want to feel stiff or feel like you're limited, but the game allows you. You don't have to necessarily adapt to the game, but the game adapts to you, and that makes it really that's a plus really in my book with games, and you don't get that in a lot of games. Now the online play is a little bit different. It still has the game layout and the same mechanics, like if you're playing the campaign or just practicing in the custom matches games. But the difficulties vary. When you play online, meaning that you could play against any unbeatable opponent, or why am I wasting my time playing this game opponent. So really, when you play online, it's not always predictable. But 343 Industries try to do a good job of putting you in the same classification, or putting you in the same level with putting you with people who are on the same level in the game. They try to do a good job, but it's still pretty. It's pretty. Sometimes you get in those matches where you know you don't belong. But but it's still they do a great job, and it's really fun. But with ranking, it's really fun because it try to give you an idea of how good somebody is and how good you are with ranks. But sometimes you really can't tell. It still can make it difficult telling how good somebody is. But if you're not an elite player, I really do advise staying away from matchmaking online. But on the good side, this is a great way to get better. But in my opinion, Halo Reach overall is a good game, and 343 Industry have done a really good job with making this game and taking over this series from Halo 3, because Halo 1, Halo 2, and Halo 3 really set the bar for them, but they did a good job conveying their. Halo was an excellent